So they're gonna deck over the old flume and put in a dressed-up sluice for the new and improved daylight at Sawmill River. How contrived.
Of course the daylighting project is contrived, but it's a gimmick that just might work.
I don't think so.
It certainly looks very nice.
Looks lame to me.
Call me a creek geek, but I really want to see this happen.
Okay, you're a creek geek. Happy?
Whatever they do, daylighting the Sawmill River should be part of the plan. A great concept.
Alexander was great. Britain was great. Hell, the Gatsby was great. Opening up that storm sewer to the light of day and displacing all those commuter parking spaces ain't great.
I did wonder about the total cost of daylighting.
Well, you should wonder.
Yonkers got a $24 million grant in 2006 to pay for the whole daylighting project, with $8 million specifically for Larkin Plaza.
There is $13.7 million allotted to daylight the river at Larkin Plaza. That's only a 2-block stretch.
Oh.
Makes you wonder where the money is going and if Jethro is doing the ciphering.
Oh.
I hope they've included the expense of fishing beer cans, dead animals, and other flotsam and jetsam out of the water.
But it's cheaper to keep a river up than to keep up the road that's covering it.
One has to wonder if this is the best use for those dollars when Yonkers is in a budget crisis.
Not necessarily so useless. You'd be surprised how changing an area can attract both business and new residents.
I'm not convinced that this would attract enough business and residents to justify the initial and upkeep costs.
I think it will attract what they want.
Actually, the first thing I thought was, rats. Would this attract rats?
As far as attracting rats, no extra enticement is needed, because the businesses along New Main and Main Streets already have rats.
Yes, a couple of weeks ago I was in a bakery on New Main and saw 2 large rats running around between the counter and the kitchen. The rats seemed comfortable and the help didn't raise a fuss.
I guess it's live and let live.
This is another half-cooked nightmare that's gonna happen.
Really?
Picture the sight, as the Indians never saw it. The post office loading docks are on one side, the only factory that produces anything is on the other, and the station is in front, with its parking lot over the Stinkin' Creek.
The Stinkin' Creek?
Oh yeah, and the slums are up back, where they belong. Hee hee.
Side-splitting.
Daylighting is wonderful in theory, but if Yonkers history is any indicator, it'll bring far more negatives than positives.
No matter, some folks in that area need to bathe in peace somewhere, and like the fountain in the square in the colonnade years, this would be perfect.
My question is, in the summer when there's drought and whatever runs off into the creek intensifies because it's not diluted, what's it gonna smell like an old Larkin Plaza?
Were you around when Getty Square and Main Street blew up in the early morning hours of Saturday, November 10, 1984?
On a Saturday.
Apparently caused by accumulating gases in the Sawmill River Tunnel. Maybe daylighting will stop these sewer gases from exploding again.
Back to business. Where the hell are they gonna put those 500 parking spaces when daylighting occurs, huh?
Let's not forget that the plan was developed way back during the Bush administration and touted by 2 Republican mayors.
2 Republicans. 2. Well, hee hee hee. The creek is really a pain in the ass. That's why it's buried downtown. You hear that, Phil, you putz? Hee hee.